Imagine this. You're sitting across from the person you love, sharing dinner, maybe even laughing at something trivial. But deep down, you feel a strange emptiness. It's not about the food. It's not about the joke. It's about the silence beneath the words, the needs you can't quite name, but ache to feel fulfilled. You've done your best to show up. You've given your time, maybe even your loyalty, but somehow you're left wondering, why do I still feel unseen? Why do I still feel like something's missing? And the truth is, it's not the big betrayals that slowly pull two people apart. It's the invisible needs that are left unmet. The ones no one talks about. The ones that don't leave scars on the surface, but quietly hollow out the heart. You've probably felt it before. That subtle sting when the person you care about doesn't notice your effort. When they don't ask how you're really doing. When your emotions are brushed aside like they're too much. It doesn't start as a fight. It doesn't come with shouting. Deeper, the way your heart longs to feel safe, valued and seen every single day. You know how you can Love starts to feel conditional. You might start thinking, they only notice me when I succeed, or they only pay attention when something goes wrong. That kind of conditional presence erodes trust. It plants the quiet belief that maybe you're not worth showing up for in the everyday, ordinary moments. And once that belief takes root, it's hard to shake. But let's flip the perspective for a moment. Maybe you're the one who thinks you're giving enough love because you're showing up, paying the bills, planning the future. But if you're not validating your partner's inner world, if you're not showing respect for their individuality, if you're not checking in emotionally, then what you're really offering is only half the picture. And half love, no matter how well intentioned, always feels incomplete to the one receiving it. This isn't about blaming, it's about awareness. Most people don't consciously withhold these things. They simply don't realize how much power they hold. A single moment of validation can dissolve hours of self-doubt. A single gesture of respect can restore dignity that was slipping away. A single emotional check-in can make someone feel safe again, loved again, connected again. These are small actions, but they carry massive weight. So I want you to imagine what your relationship would feel like if these invisible needs were consistently met. Imagine waking up every day, knowing your feelings would be heard without judgment. Imagine knowing your efforts would be noticed, not overlooked. Imagine being able to express yourself without the fear of being told you're too much. That's the kind of environment where love doesn't just survive, it thrives. And maybe deep down you're craving that environment right now. Or maybe you're realizing your partner has been craving it from you. Either way, this awareness is your turning point. Because when you begin to see these invisible needs for what they are, not extras, not luxuries, but essential nutrients for love, you unlock the possibility of healing. You unlock the possibility of rebuilding. You unlock the chance to create a bond that doesn't just last, but grows deeper with time. Would you like me to carry this into part 3, where we go even deeper into how these invisible needs, when ignored, quietly turn into resentment and emotional distance, and how to recognize those signs before it's too late? Here's the part that so many people don't realize until it's too late. Unmet needs never simply disappear. They don't just dissolve into the background and vanish with time. They transform. They morph into something heavier, sharper, and far more destructive: resentment. And resentment doesn't come crashing in overnight. It drips in slowly, like water finding its bridges back to connection. So ask yourself, right now, what invisible need can I meet today? Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, can I validate instead of dismiss? Can I show respect in the middle of disagreement? Can I pause long enough to check in emotionally, even if just for a minute? Because those are the choices that, repeated over time, build a love strong enough to withstand the weight of disappointment and the pull of resentment. Here's the truth most people don't expect. When you finally start paying attention to those invisible needs in your relationship, something even bigger happens. It doesn't just transform the bond you share with your partner, it transforms you, because the way you love others is deeply connected to the way you love yourself. And often, the needs you're starving for in your relationship are the very needs you've been ignoring in your own life. Think about it. How often do you dismiss your own feelings with the same words others have used on you? I'll be fine, I shouldn't make a big deal out of this. I don't deserve to feel this way. How often do you chase external achievements